So.
My baby brother is coming back. In the 100 days.
Your baby brother?
He just had a new
Israel?
baby brother.
Israel's his name, huh?
Yeah. No,
It
it's
was
Bill.
Ivan.
Oh, it's Ivan. Israel's the other one, you're right.
Ivan?
All right, guys, we ready? Get started?
Yes.
Okay, so yesterday, Mr. G, we read a book called, and it's not the same one you have, I changed the book. But what was our book called? Who remembers the title? It was kind of a goofy name.
What was it again?
Cookie.
Cookie. No, it's El Cucuy. El Cucuy. And who can tell me, we're going to quickly review all together, what were some of the main characters in El Cucuy?
The ghost.
Hold on, raise our hands. Angel?
El Cucuy because kids not cleaning the house or doing their job.
Who were those kids? Who were those characters?
The two girls.
Two girls.
The two sisters. Were
The
they
daughters.
the two sisters? But then who was the other sister?
The
The
little sister.
little sister. So we have three sisters, right?
Yes.
And what's
And
another
Dad.
character?
Dad. Cucuy.
El Cucuy was another character.
Dad. Isn't that the dad?
Their dad, right? Their
His name
father.
Dad.
His name was not named Dada, right? It was their father, right? Or Papa. That's what they called him, Papa. Okay, and so we got those characters. I am thinking of one other important character. Can we think of that other important character?
Ow.
Brianna?
But that something. The
goat.
The goat character. The goat character.
The goat character, but who? Was it a goat?
No.
Oh, who was it, Constantine?
The dad. Goats.
The what?
The dad that had goats.
The boy that had the goats, right? Very good. So he was another important character.
But it didn't.
Let's call sheepman.
It did not say his
The
name,
goat.
right?
The goat wolf.
It's not the two.
He was a little boy with goats. Okay? Now that was the other character. Now who can tell me what the setting was? Where? Who remembers where the story takes place? Derek, do you remember?
The author.
Hmm?
The author.
Not the author, sweetie. We're talking about the setting, where the story takes place. The cave was one place it takes place, right? The cave, good. Where else, Brianna?
The house outside.
The house outside, good.
The volcano. What volcano?
And can I ask you guys what this is? Because I don't think we went over this yesterday. But what do you think this little thing is called right here?
The house.
The city.
The city.
The city or the town, right? It's small, so it's not too big. We call big things cities. This is like a town because it's small.
That's a town.
A town,
Or
okay?
village.
Or village. And what are these in the background?
The mountains.
Oh, the mountains.
Mountains. So they also live in the mountains, right? Okay.
And
Hold on.
And cactus.
Brianna, yes?
and there's a I don't think it's that guy, but in another page, it looks like the girl, the cilantro girl.
Looks like super slow. Yeah, kinda. Yeah. Okay. Adnan, did you have something else to say? What was it?
The Cucuy,
Mm-hmm.
he's more bigger than everybody, and the houses and
He's-
every and he's
In the mountains.
What do we call a person that big? What's
It's
another
called
word for it?
giant.
A giant. Good,
My
a
foot's
giant.
getting bigger.
Okay, now, who can tell me? I'd say there were two problems in this story. Who can tell me one problem that happened?
The dad didn't mean to call Cucuy, and he did, and he made a mistake.
Okay, but maybe the dad did want to call the Cucuy, right? So let's think about what. Yes,
But he didn't know it was real.
the dad didn't know it was real, right? But what was the problem? What happened that made the dad want to call the Cucuy?
Because they
Adon is speaking. Hold on.
Because they didn't want to clean up. They didn't want to clean up.
Who didn't?
Huh?
Who didn't want
the
to clean?
two
the two sisters, the big sisters, were not helping, right? They weren't helping clean, right? Okay, and then, so that was a problem, that they were being mean to their sister, right? And they weren't helping. Now, what was the other problem? Then the kukui came to get them. And where did he put them?
In the cave.
In the cave. So that's a problem, right?
Yes.
Because they're what?
But they're giants.
No, because they're stuck
Stuck.
in a cave. Yes, Giselle?
But when they grown up, they started to be nice.
Yes, and that would be our resolution, right?
And they started with clean up.
Right? Okay, but guys, that is not a problem. That's the resolution, right? That's how they solved the problem. They started to be kind and help, right?
Wait,
But-
are we on this one right now?
Yeah, we were, but they jumped to this one. So, okay, so resolution, let's quickly go over that. Yeah, Angel. Hey, Max, can you, by today, work over by the computers? Just move one of the keyboards. Okay?
Could I go get a drink?
You can do your work,
I
Max. Max, you can do your work, but just do it by the computers. Not yet. Okay. All right.
Do you want to read it?
No, we're not going to read it. Last thing, resolution. So we already talked about how the girls started to be kind again, but why? What helped them? What helped them escape their problem? What helped them escape their problem?
The little boy.
Okay, the little boy, Giselle. Yeah, the little boy, and what did he do?
Save the two girls.
Angel. Giselle is speaking.
He got out his sweater. Or what?
He got his sweater, and
He
he
put it down there so they couldn't pull on it.
It is open.
so they could use the rope, right, to help them.
Yeah. And the sister helped.
The sister helped? Well, she saw them at the end. I don't know if she helped. She gave them a big hug, right? Okay.
There's a little one in there too.
Okay. Okay. So what we're gonna do now, guys? We've kind of talked about it a couple times now. Angel, focus. Okay. We talked about it a couple times. Now what we're going to do is today we're going to do our writing. We're going to try to put all of these thoughts, our characters, our setting, our problem, and our resolution into words. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to move around. I told you we'll do centers today. And each of you is going to have one of these. Okay? Here's your characters.
Not again.
Setting, problem, and resolution. Okay?
It's just like that.
Now listen, hold on. This one you can just name, this one I put numbers so you can just list the characters, okay? This one is the setting. I'd like a complete sentence on each of these if you can, okay? Do your best to write complete sentences. I'll be around to help you, okay? And I'm going to show you each station before we start, okay? So everyone stand up. And we're going to go this one first.
That one?
No, this one.
What? The book was
Angel. Okay. This is the setting. Okay. Now we're going to use our pictures that I left here and the words to help us.
this man.
No, it's open.
Hi.
It was open.
Angel, it's okay. She didn't know. Come on.
Brianna, move it.
Kimberly, you can join it. Is it? Amy's crying outside? She in the. Who's she with?
Somebody threw her jacket.
Hold on, let me.
Is there on the school page?
I don't see her. I don't see her.
She's coming inside.
Can you go get her and tell her to come?
Now
Thank you. Don, hold on. Let me go over the directions first. Okay, when you guys start working, you may get a drink, but we're going over directions first. Okay, so you guys will use, I crossed this one out because this one's in Spanish, we're just focusing on this one in English, okay? So, if you need words to help you, you can use the text to find them, or you can use the picture, okay? I highlighted some things that might be important to look at, okay? Now we're not copying, we're just using it to help us form our sentences, okay? with the words. This is our first one. This is setting. Okay, then we're going to go over here. Two of you will be over here at character. See me say character? Nope, not over there. Here. There's two with characters because there's two different pictures that help us think about the characters in the story, okay? And they will probably also, if you need help with the spelling, you can find the characters inside the text, okay? You can look at it when you get here, okay? All right, hold on, Angel. Okay.
That's right.
This is the book of it.
That's the cover, yes. Okay, and these, guys, this is the problem. There's two problems. You don't have to write both of them, but you can write one of them, okay?
You're not right.
Angel, sweetie, you gotta put that away and focus, okay? These are the two problems, okay? We can see what is happening in this picture.
She can't see
Two girls.
She's making this graphic of all the shapes that she's seeing.
Kukui, and why is he calling the kukui?
because
There are circles, squares, rectangles, and triangles all around. So what is this?
Right, they're doing non-meaning things to their sister, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go get it in a little bit, okay? Get it back, don't worry.
Triangle, that's right.
Amy,
What's this one?
Amy, sweetie, remember the book we read yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you and Kimberly are also gonna participate in this, okay? So wait right here. We're moving around and we're gonna fill these out. At each station, there's a different, thing that we're gonna look for to help us fill it out.
Sorry.
Okay, so just listen carefully. So here's the problem. So the problem here would be that, what,
they tied in everything because they didn't do it
Going to
right.
the playground?
they
So
they were playing around, right? And they were not doing what?
That's right.
They're not doing the right thing.
They weren't doing the right thing and they weren't cleaning, right, Giselle? Very good. So that can help you. And then right here, what's the problem here in this one?
What shape of the bicycle?
The kukui is taking them, right? That's another problem, right? They're captured.
Circles.
Go get a drink and then come back. I'll go over it with
Let's
you
count how many
separately.
circles we
Okay, and then the last station, Angel, over here.
And what about this circle?
I'm sorry,
Sorry.
Mom. It's me. I'm sorry.
This is the last one. Hey,
Round like a circle.
okay, and this one, you guys can sit at these desks.
So what's the shape on this one?
There's two for the
Like a
resolution.
box.
What happened here? What was this one? How did they solve it?
So some
Guys, everyone look.
squares,
Angel.
some are
He used it
In the
as
Remember
thing,
the box?
like a rope,
Yeah.
and then
the
he
same
pulled
size.
them up.
He pulled them up out of the cave, right? Good, so that's one solution. And what was the other resolution? What else happened in the end that was important? You can just choose one.
They
Let's let someone else try. You did a good job, but let's let someone else. Brianna?
then
Mm-hmm. And what's going on
they
this picture?
Derek,
Is somebody inside or outside?
who remembers what else happened in the end? What's happening in this picture?
I do.
Okay, so
They became a
what is this one?
family,
Long box.
and then they got married.
Well, they did. They had more grandkids. And were their grandkids
That's weird.
helpful or not helpful?
Helpful.
Helpful, right? Because they passed on the story, or else you get captured by what?
Kukui.
Yeah, the kukui, right? Okay. All right, so this is, we're going to put these here.
A lot of these
We're going to use these ones here.
are shaped like that.
Angel, can you move that book over there, sweetie? We're going to use this desk and this desk for these two, okay? All right, I'm going to put you guys in pairs, and you're going to move to your station where I tell you to go, okay?
And this one, this story,
Triangles have three
Story.
sides. Remember triangles?
Angel,
Looks
we
like a
puzzle
pizza.
doors.
Okay.
And those can be.
So we got, I'm going to have,
Stay dry.
let's see,
Rain is running off the roof. Show
Giselle.
me the triangle in the picture.
Giselle and Brianna over to that station. Here you go. Take one of these. Brianna, come here.
That's the long one. It's a red.
Um,
This one is
Adon,
tri.
Adon and Kimberly. You guys are gonna go to that station right there.
These
Kimberly's there.
are
Adon.
squares. Let's see, let's find the, you wanna find this?
Amy, sweetie, you're gonna be with us today. Turn that off. Exit out.
Whichever table Is Mama in there again?
This one right there.
Look at all the pictures.
Kimberly, that one.
behind the circle.
Three.
Okay.
Is Mama in there?
Remember the circles
In
at
the
the ball?
story, is Mom in there?
No.
Derek?
No, is the Mom in
I
there?
see.
No, there's not a mom. What happened to the mom? You
She
remember?
died.
Constantine right here. Derek?
There it comes.
She died. So where's Dad? Sometimes I spell bad.
So you can just get up and go. Okay, Angel, so we're gonna put that away.
Circle.
Because you're gonna be at this station.
And this is a long
Okay?
red.
How do you spell
Did you
Dad?
want to look at these a minute? No? Yes or no?
Yes. I saw Dad.
Put a magnet in the door, please.
Miss
I want
Mom,
to
how do you
do the
spell
water.
Dad? 'Cause sometimes I spell Dad.
Somebody said, somebody.
Well, where's our D's? The red one, D.
Okay.
Okay. Angel, you working here? On the resolution, where's your pen? Let's get a pencil for you. Amy,
Where's my bag of crayons?
Let me go to the bathroom.
sit by Angel over there. Come on. It's not 1 o'clock yet. Okay? Are you done? Are you done?
Angel, come sit by, they have new
Start
paragraph.
on it.
Sit by Angel, and
pencil?
put your paper, okay?
Huh?
My pencil? Who else is in here?
You got a pencil, Derek? Derek, which one are you working on this station? Which one? What does it say? Problem, right? So think about one of the problems and write it down. Okay?
So you recognize.
Constantine, you too. You're working on the problem.
Amy,
over here. Amy.
Or the triangle this time.
Sit.
Mr. Rob.
But sometimes you do recognize.
Mr. Rob.
At the end of the day.
Okay.
Okay. Here you go. You have the resolution. Do you remember what happened in the end? How did they solve their problem? How did they solve it? Do you remember that?
That's what we're going to do now.
Hold on. Get started and I'll come over.
Belly.
Quickly.
We'll go over
What
some of
happened
your
in the
old
end? How
words
did they
and then
solve
I'll
the
see if
problem?
you remember
What's
the
happening?
citation.
They did. Who was that? The little boy? Okay. So under here on resolution, see, because that says resolution, we can write. How can we write that in a sentence?
Remember how to spell Kate?
How can we make that?
Cut.
Just boy. Did it say boy? Here it is.
Yes, you almost said it.
Boy.
And then sneaky.
Yes. Sister, do you think you can find it in this? Or that's the settings, sweetie. You're doing setting. You're doing setting. Nope, the characters are on this one. Remember? You gotta do the setting. What's the setting?
Game.
The characters are gonna be at this station when we move. Okay? When we move to the next one. So right now, just you don't have to erase it, just do the setting. It's okay, just move on to that one. Okay, what is the setting? Where does it happen? Where does it take place?
Outside.
Okay, the setting part of it's outside. Where else is it?
Inside.
Inside and outside, right? But where else? More details, more details.
Your problem.
I don't know if they're in the woods.
Gate.
See the map? Oh, you just have to list the characters. Just write their names.
You got G.
So you have, just write
A.
two big sisters, right? The big sisters, the little sister, right? El Cucuy. And Dad, okay? You need help? What do you need? You still got 15 minutes, so you're good.
Very good. There's just like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Where's the
Let me
setting?
check the office on the button. Oh,
One, that's not it.
yes,
What is
no.
this? What we talked about this? What is this? A city, but it's a town. A town town because it's smaller than a city. So you could write.
It's secret where it's really big.
So let's write the story takes place. Can we write the
I just had a
story or
I need a book.
why sweet
See?
and then okay the story. And put a Y at the end. R-Y.
Angel.
The story takes. Yep. Story takes.
Like a snake.
It takes.
And magic.
So how do you write takes?
I know.
Take the magic keyword. Magic keyword. Magic keyword.
That's a thing you gotta erase it.
Angel, let's get started. Come on, we're wasting time. You got a pencil?
Take.
That is the trash can go.
Do you have a pencil? Let's go.
That is
You're-
the trash can go.
Okay, Amy, what did the boy do? You wrote the
Him
boy.
the girls.
The boy, okay, so let's start. We're at the resolution, Angel. So here we're writing the boy. What did he do to help them?
How do you fix it? Oh, you put an exclamation point?
He saved them from what?
Instead of a question?
The baboons.
Yep, so can you write the boy
No pause.
saved them? Can we write that?
Make.
Right here in the resolution. This is the resolution, right?
You already moved your lips or not?
Let me see.
Mr. G.
Yeah, but did you guys write the setting? You guys have the characters. Now the
Okay.
setting, you gotta write in the sentence.
Go bring that to Miss Otero.
Hey. Is that smart,
You got it.
They got it?
Oh, wait, we're not done.
Wrote them already? Awesome. Well, we can move on to another one without it. That's perfect. Okay, but we're gonna rotate in about 1 minute. You guys are good. Nice job. Uh-huh. Yep. This story takes place in, right? Where does it take place? In
Yes, ma'am. Tame. The line
Tea?
was
what is in the
tame.
picture? Tell me what's in the picture. Okay, in the house. You can write in the house.
Starting to write without
Or you
even
could
having
write in the, what are these in the back?
The cowboys have sentences?
No, now
How do you start the setting?
you write in the house and
Look at the house.
now the
We have
word
two
house
letters. There's a magic E, but we have tame.
underlined.
Don't put that on your mouth, that's it.
Yeah, use your text to help you.
Mm.
So the
Take a
sentence
drink,
starts
you got
with
mine. You put the eraser.
always in
Do it.
God.
Okay, one more. Case. Case of old
Boy
money.
saved the boy saved
I'm a veteran.
and then
I'm
the
like,
boy
you're that-
is
like me.
home.
Magic.
Why is the boy not
Magic
happy?
E.
He's happy.
You spelled every one of those right, little girl. Now, so she's gonna sit here and
All right.
recite.
1 second, sweetie.
Okay,
Are you gonna use the book to help you?
remember yesterday
You
when
wanna
we
just sit
did
here and not move to
A?
other stations? But you gotta fill this out.
Let's sound it out. The A says.
Okay, Amy, we're gonna move to the next
L
one.
says.
No.
Nope. Okay, you don't remember that one? Okay, erase it.
All right, are we ready to switch?
Yes,
Let's see if you remember.
If you need, just finish up what you're doing and then, because I think most of you are done,
How do you end your sentence?
okay? What we are gonna do, listen, everyone listen, Constantine, we're gonna move this way.
That's what you do with your snack.
So Anan and Kimberly, you go over here, Constantine and Derek over here, Amy and Angel over here. Angel, you can, that's fine, you can just stay there and do it, okay?
This was at one and don't
You can stay, that's okay.
E,
You can sit, You're here, right, Constantine? Yep.
You remember that one?
Hey, no.
Yeah, we saw that. That's just it.
Bella?
Okay, now you guys are at what? What's
Did you tell your mom? Did you?
what?
Because I wrote it
What's
in your
dictionary
notebook.
right now?
Did your daddy teach you about that one?
So
So that's the first
I
word
think
you're
you could
gonna
find
learn.
that in the text.
Erase that.
Girl,
Girl.
you could try this one too. That's where the sisters are.
Okay. Here's the last one. H.
A what? A tablet that helps you in learning? There's a lot of games on it too, good learning.
Sound it out.
Books,
Did you that?
good kids.
Let me see.
Okay, ready to get your numbers in order now? Yeah, I think you can
Is
move this.
this, is that Kukui? Okay, let's see, I think Angel has.
You think? You think that
Oh, see, maybe Constantine can thought you spell it, right?
you got a little
And
3 and a 4.
this is two sisters and then a little sister, right? Okay, let's pass.
R at all. But Miss Rushing put the extra letters and numbers on there.
Except we got them flipped around, remember? The two sisters were the ones being naughty and the little sister was the good, right?
Because Miss Walden, she was saying, learn all the way to 20.
Now let's just fix these words. Write Kukui correctly.
The problem is, you're right, come on.
What's the resolution? How did they solve it?
I'm gonna give you a book right there.
No.
You're doing good.
Come on, young, get busy.
Right there.
Whenever you.
The problem is,
How do you spell guy?
like a guy.
Angel,
Good.
you need to
What
start.
is that from?
Okay, both of you. You guys are on which one? What's this one? Setting. Where did it take place?
What'd you put?
Okay, it takes place outside. Where else?
That's actually G-U-Y.
Village.
G-U-Y. U-Y is guy.
Village.
Interesting stuff. He's right, the problem
No,
is,
we're not. You know what? The book
no,
is
look,
distracting.
the problem is,
I got one.
spell it, what's the problem?
Okay, let's see if we can find it
Good
here.
for you.
Just spell it. Alright, what's the problem?
Village. What do you think it starts with?
Did you find it?
V. Good. V.
Problem is,
What comes next?
We're
Bill.
working on it. I'll look at it.
sorry, you're showing me something.
Oh, where's house? Where's house?
Ed.
Messed up. Okay, sister. Yeah, right here.
Not Ed.
What did you have up there?
I got
4. That's right. That's correct.
Okay.
She doesn't have it.
Is that,
Right?
Oh,
the problem is,
Little.
You
Little's up on the line. Derek, are you done?
character.
Did you fix them? Let me see.
problem is that,
Okay, Kukui. Okay, little. Little's up on the word wall. I wanna see if you can go find it. And then we're gonna sound out sister. Does that sound like little? What does L-O-O-K sound like?
You got 0, 1, 2, 3, 4.
That sounds, I think that says look, right? What's the one, what's the next one say? Little, so maybe that's how you spell it, right? Huh?
The characters are
The story.
Oh, little sister.
That's right.
Little sister.
It's 12:56.
You can put the rest down.
This'll too. My name is my character.
What does that say? Boy? The boy helps the
These are
girls?
2 numbers you're not used to, so you know the last one.
Done.
You said guy, okay.
hold on, you're going to the next station, it's the one, call it. City.
That's right.
Sitting is
In
in
the
the
village,
village.
and then, what? Is it?
two drew Miss Bolton, did we spell sister?
When it's just one girl, do we have
Wrong
an S?
now? Why?
That's right.
Sister. Now let's write sister. I'm gonna write it up here while you tell me how to spell it. Si. S. I. I. There. Si. Si. Yeah.
What is that?
And then what?
1, 1. What is
And then. Uh-huh. Oh, did you find
Can
it?
you count in your mind?
There you go. So now you can fix those on it, right?
6. No,
So I-
you've already got 4 up there.
And the right little sister right here too.
Okay. Look at your numbers.
Amy, what's wrong?
7, 8, 9. Looking up to 10. Is that an 11? It is. 1, 1 is 11. And then
No, Amy, come here. Come here.
the next
Amy.
instruction's gonna add 3 more numbers. Give me 5 letters. Good work.
Okay, good.
Let's do a short
Awesome. Don and Kimberly, are you guys almost done?
Yes. Let's take these out. And then you can put those in.
Fix everything? Just go wait there patiently for a minute, okay? Are you guys done? Kimberly and Don? Just about? Okay, over here. And, no.
These ones you gotta match. Remember? Find them, and then when you find them, the match,
Amy, come on, you can move to
what
Karen
do you have to do? You have to tell me question what it is.
Yep, over here. Switching. You have to just list the characters. Come on. This one.
Oh, just CJ.
This one's the problem, right? Problem. There's 2 problems. You can say either one that you want. Look at the pictures and think about it. Remember, we talked about it before.
I didn't find your soul.
Did you find its match?
No.
Okay.
Angel.
I figured out
Wait,
that should
you're all done? You 2 are done, right?
matching.
Okay, come here. You guys can go sit over here and I'm gonna get you some word stuff to work on.
You're trying to figure out what.
What
is that?
Hold on, don't worry. Amy, put that chair back. That's not for that station. It stays with this station.
What's this one?
Anything 1 through 9, you can say.
Well, took rhymes with look. And do you know which one the look is up there on the L? Constantine.
Remember, very good.
It's like a pizza. It's like a pizza.
Constantine, go sit at that desk, please, okay?
Have you found it?
The one with your paper on it. You and Derek are gonna make some words while we wait for everyone else.
The problem, remember, the problem is, you can write
You
the
wanna be
sentence
the reader?
starter.
Circle the. My
The
triangle's falling
problem
apart.
is,
How can I try it?
Derek, while we're waiting for everyone to get done, you're gonna make words with Constantine, okay? You will read them, you make them, okay? Put it back. No, you can't pick which one, you gotta just draw it and that's what you get.
Is that hard?
You can use the
It's
marker.
a star. That's right.
The problem is
did you now write, finish the sentence? Let me see.
Where is the girl?
Where are they?
The girl.
Well, there's the youngest girl, right, the little. And then there's the big
Very
girl.
good.
These are not your problems, but I can tell you over the sentence, so that's okay. I'll let you do that.
Oh, no, there. Oh.
What'd you find?
Older girl.
Oh, those are not a match.
Or do you wanna write
One's
sisters?
orange and one's
Oh.
what?
Red.
Then just make them here. Let me see. the sisters.
Which?
This says and little sister, and the dads, and the monster. What's the monster's name?
What is that?
Okay, this is where it is. Look for it in there. You see it?
No, it's right here at the book.
Right there.
C-H-Y.
Good, very good. Can you write that as well?
Diamond, that's right.
You see it, Amy?
It doesn't hurt to just go like, I think you know it, and you say,
I know. See, because
that's that long box.
The problem with it, okay, you start the, how do you start the sentence, huh?
Come back here.
you guys need some help with this. You're done, good. You want to move to the setting over there?
When you find it, you
Oh, are you done? You done? Okay.
Where's the
You
period
did it
open?
before, you did good.
Okay, how do you start the?
Like matching.
I'm done. And then when you find the sun, you have to spell sun, right? Remember?
Yeah.
This is a bunch.
Go to the next one. Go to resolution 4.
Working here, it's okay. It's okay.
Go to the next resolution.
Angel, you have the whole book in front of you, so you can go to whichever one you want. Problem is right there. Last station.
You ready for all these? Remember the day when Mr. One gave you these, I saw there was too many, but you do it every
The
time.
resolution. Remember, what did they talk about the resolution was? Ask your partner to help you. What's the resolution? Ask her. What's the
There's only
resolution?
one, but think about, there's a bunch of settings.
How they solved it.
What are some of them?
Okay, there's pictures up there.
Did you find 2 logs?
Look at the picture. Maybe the picture can help you. What is one of them?
How do you spell logs?
What was the problem?
Well,
Good, so can you?
yes,
we
good,
write-
but what is good? That's it.
Green.
You what? You what? Angel? You good?
Oh, you know what, I remember what I
What's,
did now.
what do we write
I
here?
put some of the
We
cards
got the
up.
cuckoo and who else?
What's that?
So who else was in the story? What other characters?
Mom, spell it for me.
We write older sisters, right? There's 2 of them. You remember where it is in here?
This one's gonna be
Where? Point to it.
back.
No, on this
You
page.
didn't spell it though.
Where was it on this page?
M, what else?
Right there, yeah? Can we write that on one of them?
Say the word again.
Up here, sweetie.
C, that's right.
This is the character.
Now you gotta find it.
The boy saved the, oh, okay. I see. Yeah. Move that wrong page. Settings. What are we reading here? I'll look at Chewy.
Can they turn some more over for you? So we can find them all?
Remember, what is the setting, Adon? Let's remember what the setting is. What does it mean to look for the setting? It's a setting.
Okay, when you turn it over, look and see. Like there's a pot, and see there's another pot
Where
somewhere.
they were, right? Where the story takes place, so you could write, what
How do you spell
in the background?
One. No,
This is in the
Okay,
background. Mountain.
Amy.
Mountains.
Amy.
Where else?
Amy.
Amy.
Come here, baby. Let's tie your shoe.
Amy, go, Mr. G wants to.
Let me tie your shoe.
I need to tell you every people's shoes.
What else?
Oh, look at this.
That's another setting. And what about what, when the girls get back, what are they in?
that's good, Amy.
And,
And you know what else is good? Like handwriting.
Sit down.
It's a big word.
but you just list them.
Yes, I read it.
Where'd you find it?
Big.
Are you still playing with the mop? Silly girl. Let's put the mop down for now, and you'll come across them.
Where do you have this?
There we go. Put your name on it. goes at the end?
MOP, that's
What
right.
goes at the end of King? It's
Excellent.
magic. It's got a magic.
We're gonna, no, just I want you to wait 1 second, because we're gonna go over them all together, okay? We're gonna go over what we did, and I want you to show people one of yours, okay? We're gonna just choose one to show, okay?
You wasn't supposed to see that.
Okay, sit here, can you sit right here for a minute? You can go get a paper to draw. For a
What
minute.
is
How do you spell that?
Look at the word.
B-O-T, good.
Okay, is everyone finishing now?
No.
Well, you guys are done already.
I have to do one more word.
What is that called? What are they trapped inside
How
of?
do you spell bus?
Cave.
Cave.
That's great.
Angel, I'm just putting it right here, so no one ruins it.
Can you
Too many steps on it, okay?
All the time. What? Am I again?
He didn't do this lesson with us, if he's unusual. Help him. Help him.
It's
3. Okay, well, we're gonna clean it up now. We're gonna go over our stuff. So put those back.
He's a new student. You know that.
Oh,
Can you put these back?
Garrett? I know.
Okay. Angel, are you gonna finish up, or do you wanna come and share with us? Okay.
Oh,
Dad,
no.
Mommy,
Just beat me.
Are you guys done? Giselle and Brianna? Yes? Oh, Amy, no scissors now. We're not gonna do scissors right now.
That's mine.
You're fine right there. Oh, okay. Can you wanna sit right here next to me? Okay, Adon, go sit down and hold this.
100 days there.
I don't know.
Sit right next to me, Constantine. Okay, Amy. Angel, you're gonna keep working? Okay, keep working then, because we're going over it. Okay, if you wanna come and participate.
It's 109. I'll stop for a minute. It's 196.